implementing a PMO at SASH. Our PMO will support the coordination of resources, stakeholder management and communication, task administration, and project planning. By leveraging the knowledge of and resources, we are hoping that the projects will have support from an early initiation stage through project delivery until the closure stage, and where we can have a look at lessons learned. This will improve our governance and reporting. Furthermore, we will support the current project management across the network through training and building capabilities amongst the project managers and the project team. We will also ensure the QTC, they are met, and put any resources in if there are any constraints or any delays. Lastly, it allows to our current strategic priority of people, patients, clients, profit, and growth. This particularly aligns to growth. Having a look at our current organizational structure, most of our projects are managed by the property and facilities manager. There's a project manager sitting in operations, and there's a project manager sitting in talent and training. They are all running individual projects when there is no governance and there is no consistent methodology and there's no documentation. There's different reportings at all lines and there's no support from their overall organization on any consistencies. The proposal we have is to introduce a controlling model positioned in a middle position, reporting into the COO. They will then have influence and oversight of projects across the organization. They will identify the methodologies and processes to which the projects are undertaken, and they will lead the final stages of the implementation of the Northern Beaches Hospital. The property and facilities manager will report in with a dotted line into the PMO. The special projects operations manager will come in as a direct report into the PMO. The systems analyst and the learning and development officer will have dotted lines into the PMO as well. By doing this, we can ensure that we have the allocated financial resources and we have a physical location for the PMO. We're hoping there will be an office set up where we have access to meeting rooms. We would need a software such as a project management information system and potentially another software to store for our knowledge management. Ideally, it's one software that can accommodate this, but we are open to seek the PMO's support in what they are going to be comfortable to work with. And lastly, we have our talent and our people. And if we go back to our strategic priorities, people, patients, clients, profit, and growth. People is our number one priority. We are hoping that there's an opportunity to promote from within, where we will promote the facilities and safety manager into the PMO role. They have strong understanding of project management. They have the capability to lead project management teams and support them, setting up the framework, and also has understanding of operation methods at SASH at the moment. There are some concerns with accessing the capabilities. We are hoping that the special project management operation support manager will go into the PMO. They are heavily involved in the Northern Beaches Hospital, and there would be a constraint there whether they're able to effectively take on their role in the PMO office. The current location of level 1 and level 3, where we have all of our team members located. Level 1 under construction is one of the projects to fit out, and level 3 there's limited hot desk space and also limited meeting rooms. We would require a meeting space for the PMO office that would have adequate equipment facilitating their various projects, viewing maps to scale, viewing various charts, and facilitating that. So the different equipment such as larger screens will be required to be set up. Whether this is an opportunity here to put a desk towards the back end of level 3, where currently we have neurology, and encourage neurology to sit on level 1 with the other clinical team members. We have to look at whether it is a long-term solution or whether this is a short-term solution. The implementation plan for the PMO is developed into 13 steps with under 12 weeks. Each task has a start and finish point. There are responsible people allocated to it, and they all have deliverables. So what went well? Let's look at it. Overall, the PMO was well received across the organization. The PMIS was implemented smoothly. The project management team felt very supported. They felt very seen. They were excited to have someone who was going to be able to support them with specialized skill set and have a bit more structure on the projects. So there was a great need for that. Communication went really well across the network. What didn't go so well was there was a lot of resistance from the property and facilities manager to follow the methodologies prescribed by the PMO. There was also some friction between the two roles, since the PMO, the incumbent was promoted into the PMO position, previously reported to the facilities manager. And there were some ways of working there that were interpersonal difficulties there. Overall, we were really happy with the appointment of the right person into the PMO role, but there's some more work to do in terms of ensuring that the team is running smoothly. We did not have enough time. We were very rushed. 12 weeks was too short to implement this sort of a project. We were very ambitious, and the special projects operations manager was not brought over to the PMO in time due to be working on the Northern Beaches Hospital project, and is still working on that. And lastly, the office space was not ready. They're still hopping into whatever hot desk they can find and booking meeting rooms like anybody else. That has to be moved on to the next stage. In the future, we really need to consider our time frames. We move too slowly to be that conservative on the time frame, or be too that ambitious, really. We were under budget, which wasn't that great because we would have been like to be on budget to achieve everything. But we did communicate really well, and we did mitigate the risks that we had. Thank you.